Delhi and Mumbai, two cities, two power centers, one political, one financial. And today, both choking under the same cloud of pollution. An air emergency grips both capitals, prompting dark jokes online about the race for the most polluted city award in the world. Now, in November, AQI numbers spiked to terrifying heights, over 800 in parts of Delhi and unprecedented 300 in parts of Mumbai. But the real contrast isn't in the numbers. It's in the response both these cities had. While Delhi continues to breathe toxic air with little relief in sight, Mumbai has moved aggressively. With AQI hovering near 200 and touching 300 in pockets, the BMC launched a crackdown. Strict curbs were enforced in hotspots. These hotspots include things like Mazgaon, in Deonar, in Malad, in Borivali East, Chakala, Pavai, Maland, all those places. Construction and dust-heavy activities were halted. Flying squads in every ward were seen, and fine was imposed for industries. 70 sites were pulled up for flouting dust control norms, taking some of the measures, just a few measures that I've mentioned over there. In fact, over 50 sites were sent out notices as well to stop construction. All of this when the AQI of Mumbai was in the poor to very poor category, just hovering around 300. That's Mumbai. Now let's take a look at Delhi, where AQI stayed well above 300 for almost all of November, spiked to 600, 700, 800 at times if you look at specific pockets, yet not once was GRAP 4 invoked. Construction, which is a major culprit, was briefly banned only to be allowed again after a marginal dip in pollution. Pollution BS3 petrol and BS4 diesel vehicles faced short-lived ban as well. They were also lifted. The minute AQI, touched 300, they said, okay, now everything is fine. We can let go of it. Now, what did Mumbai do? Mumbai acted within days, pushed by the rap from the Bombay High Court over there. The BMC stepped into action in Delhi, despite repeated scoldings from the Supreme Court, despite data now available that, this toxic air is taking away the life out of all of us breath by breath. They have barely done anything. So the question now is, how is Mumbai ready to act when AQI touches 200, but Delhi stays asleep when we've hit, even as an average, about 300 to 400? What's happening here? Let's get a sense from our reporters now. Joining us here from the National Capital is Shivani Sharma. And in Mumbai, we've got my colleague Mustafa Sheikh joining us. Mustafa, first to you. We've been looking at all the details that you've sent us on the crackdown that has happened, different measures and restrictions that have been imposed by the BMC. We saw some politicians there also writing, Milind Deora, for example, writing to the BMC, asking them to take action. The Bombay High Court stepping in as well. Could you give us a sense of what all happened over the past 1 week that changed the air quality for Mumbai?
Yes, of course. As you rightly mentioned, that construction and traffic pollution, has been two of the major reasons in Mumbai also for pollution. In fact, we are standing right outside a building which was under construction or which was being demolished. This building, as you can see, that there is a display which has AQI and things like that. But the stop work notice has been given to this construction site because they were flouting norms. There was a demolition of the old structure which was taking place, which led to a lot of dust, and there were complaints from the residents, and the BMC had to act, after which there were all kinds of water sprinklers covering it with green nets, and all these measures were implemented. So this is just one site. There were 53 such sites where the action has taken place. At the same time, the BMC is trying to create a central a software area where all the buildings who have this air quality management system, so the air quality around their site can be seen on the central data. So these kind of things are adding to also the road cleaning efforts which were taken place. There were a lot of bakeries who used to use wood fire. They are now asked to shift to greener options like gas, piped gas and other options. So these are measures which the BMC has taken, and they're saying that they will continue to take. There are some experts who are also saying that the cyclone happening in the Sri Lankan area is also one of the reasons due to which the wind movement has taken place, and due to which the air quality has improved. But as of now, the BMC is taking a sigh of relief that the air quality has improved, but they have said that they will continue to monitor the air quality and the construction, be it road construction or private building construction happening in city of Mumbai, so that the air quality doesn't deteriorate further back to you.
All right, so clear action which has been taken by the BMC over there. And thanks, Mustafa, for actually giving us a glimpse of that construction site. But let me contrast that with where Shivani is at the moment. Shivani, could you give us a status on Delhi? What's happening to construction sites here?
Sonal, see, Delhi is under GRAP 2 restrictions right now, and CAQM has announced GRAP 2, but here, construction is not totally banned, but it is undergoing restrictions. But here where I am present right now, right in the heart of Delhi, in CP, you can see the construction is happening, and the necessary action that should have been taken of the net, that green net that has to cover this mud so that it doesn't spoil the air further, is not there. The sprinklers are not there, and there are multiple sites like this, Sonal, where I've seen that the construction continues. There are simple categories in which this construction has been divided. They say these are emergency services, the construction cannot stop. Moreover, it is under GRAP 2, which does not ban the construction, but yes, steps have to be taken, enforcement has to be done, but it is not being seen here in Delhi. And if we talk about the air quality index in Delhi, it's between 300 and 400 in different pockets of Delhi. But Mumbai seems to be more in attention with even lesser AQI, Sonal, as you are also pointing out, while Delhi has been under 800 AQI, 700 AQI at certain places in different weeks and days of November. But here, the CAQM has now revoked GRAP 3 last week and put it under the category of GRAP 2, which is it has relaxed a number of restrictions, and the construction also continues. So the real contrast, which is also evident on the screens, one from Mumbai and here in Delhi, is there, while the air quality index is also quite different in Delhi. It's quite high, though the enforcement needs to be done properly.
All right, so there you saw the ground reality in Mumbai, then the ground reality in Delhi. Two cities, both facing the same problem, but what Mustafa is showing you in Mumbai is a hard crackdown. And what Shivani is showing you in Delhi is one attitude that simply doesn't care. What's baffling me at the moment is that both the cities are run by the same government. The BMC or the municipal corporation in both the cities, the government in both the cities, both of the BJP, and yet here we are, really trying to make sense of why we've not been able to do a proper crackdown and tackle pollution, even admit that there is a problem here in the national capital.